There's a hurricane coming through, folks. Well, at least what's left of one. Right now, Noel, now a tropical storm, is passing over the New England area, and it's right over Nantucket. I'm Roger from Plum TV, and today I'm gonna go all over the island and check out just how nasty it is. Well, right now I'm over at Strait Wharf, over by the boat basin, and it's windy. Winds up to 35 miles per hour, gusting up to 46 to 50 miles per hour. Right now I'm blocked by a wall, so the wind's not that bad. But if I go out here, it gets a lot worse. Got the rains coming right on you, and it's just very nasty. So out at the end of Strait Wharf, the winds are even stronger. As you can see this boat behind me, it's just rocking, so don't come and knock it out here. The water is just splashing up and the winds are so strong I can barely see. It's quite a scene out here. So now I'm out at Brant Point. The conditions aren't that much different. I might even say that the winds are even stronger, maybe reaching 40 to 45 miles per hour. All the boats look like they're in the harbor and secure, except one out here. This is a pretty amazing sight to see, and I'm completely drenched at this point. Well, I'm out at Nantucket now. Conditions not that much different. Honestly, it just sounds a lot more like a hurricane, although we know it's just the remnants of one. No, that is. And I guess the big question is this the storm that's gonna put this house over the edge and have it mean its doom? I guess you say. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is out here. Well, now I'm out at Cisco, and I'll tell you what, this storm's gonna get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. Waves are just extremely high, extremely violent. It's just an amazing sight to see. Just found someone almost as crazy as me to be out here in the storm. What's your name?
Johanna Shaw. I'm just gonna walk the dog.
Just gonna walk the dog?
That's right, and enjoy the scenery.
What do you think of all of this?
It's astonishing how powerful water can be. It's just, and wind.
Well, what do you plan on doing this after you take the dog for a walk?
Snuggling down by the fire.
Well, that's the right idea. Snuggle up, because this is gonna last all day. Well, as we continue our path across the island, we end up down at Surfside. As you look down here, you can see those waves are super high, super windy, the rain is coming, and it's just a total mess out here, but like I said before, it's a sight to see, and what I'm really curious to see is what it's like on the far east side of the island out in Ensconce, and that's where we're going next. All right, well, now we're all the way on the most eastern part of the island in Ensconce, and it is just as windy and just as rainy as before. Actually, there's a little break right now, so I can actually look at the camera and see my cameraman Adam, but it's gonna pick up and it's just gonna keep on going, and it's just a very strong storm, and it's quite a sight to see over here in Ensconce. Right by the Lighthouse, you know, they just moved to 450 feet not too long ago. It's a good thing, because a storm like this could sure shorten the, get closer to the lighthouse and everything. It's just pretty amazing. It's just so windy that the camera guy has to get really close, and I have to shield him from the camera, because the winds have to be up to 50 to 60 miles per hour, if not more. It's unbelievable, but I'll tell you the most amazing thing about being out here is that there's actually 3 or 4 cars behind me of sightseers checking out and looking at what we're looking at. It's just unbelievable. All right, well, I'm out here, Scott, by the Ensconce Lighthouse with some sightseers, I guess. How you guys doing?
Fine.
Fine? So what are you up to out here in the middle of a tropical storm?
What are you doing out here?
I asked first.
We're seeing if the lighthouse survived.
Well, now we're out at Pulpus Harbor, and it's not much different. The waves aren't as crazy, and hey, just see all those boats out there just hanging out, wishing it was a better day and someone would take them out on the water, go fishing or something. And It's just pretty crazy out here. Visibility's pretty low and the winds are still really strong. Like I said before, folks, this is gonna get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. Oh, it's been about 4 or 5 hours later since I first greeted you up in Straight Warp. As you can see, it's even windier. I can barely see my cameraman Adam Nee, who's been good enough to follow me on this adventure around the island. All I can say is that if you weren't one of the nut following the sights and sounds of the island, I hope you enjoyed what we were able to bring to you. And all I can say is that the best advice is just stay in your house and stay warm and dry, which is what I am not doing.